psychologist, a wife, a mom, and a nail lover. Please welcome to the stage, Dr. Brenda Carter.
All right, so growing up in school, high school specifically, there were always two groups. There were the popular kids and the weirdos. Now me, I straddled the fence. So just when you thought I was one of the popular kids, I'd go do something weird. And then, when you thought I was a weirdo, I'd do something cool. Either way, I feel like I had a nice little balance. Enough to convince PepsiCo to hire me. Now here's the thing. When we got together, it was like the matchup of the odd couple, okay? Because PepsiCo is very conservative, and even though they're modern, their form of edgy is a button-up and some jeans, maybe a t-shirt, right? All of their colors are very dark. Then, you see me, it's me, right? So I'm bright colored, I'm coming in with my nails. I look like I took Wolverine and Freddy Krueger to get a slime matchup. Right? Really odd matchup here. So I could understand me catching them off guard, right? Then they had processes, and you gotta talk to the manager to speak to the manager. And there's me. I follow the processes until I don't. And then I customize them, because I'm not really breaking the rules, I'm updating them. So get this. Like I said, I get me catching them off guard. I wasn't expecting for them to do the reverse Uno card on me. Because out of nowhere, they turned me into a fangirl of the CEO, Indra Nooyi. I am not the fangirl type. But it was like in an instant. I went from straddling the fence to signing a weirdo contract. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna commit. And so now we're watching her. And I keep watching her and watching her. And now I want to get close to her like all weirdos do. And I want to talk to her. I really want to talk to her. But I don't know how. So I remembered when I signed the weirdo contract, they gave me a handbook. So I looked it up, chapter 5, how to get close to the popular kid when you're a weirdo. Classic move, straight from the stalkers. Isolate your target. So I went and I sat at my desk and I looked at the events where I knew she was going to be there without the entourage. And so for this event, we was going to have Ariana Huffington sign her book. So I go to the event and I take Ariana's book and I act like I want her to sign it because I see my target right over there. And I go, "Hi Ariana, can you sign my book?" And she's smiling at me like, "Oh, I got a fan." And I go and she signs the book and she looks at me waiting for me to kind of like give her additional flatteries. And I'm like, yeah, no. Indra! Bestie! So we talk and oh my God, it was the best ever. Oh my gosh. Okay, so she noticed my nails. We were talking about, I know I seem smart. I know I tuck my inner weirdo really well. But then it's over. And I didn't like that. So I went back to my desk and I did the unthinkable. I emailed the CEO directly. Now mind you, I sent her this email. I let her know, at Chick with the Nails, memory recall. And I say, hey, I would like to have a one-on-one with you. But please let my badge work tomorrow if I please. So fast forward, time goes by, my badge still works, but I didn't hear anything. More time goes on, I finally hear something back. I get the one-on-one. So now I'm in like a little waiting area and I'm waiting for her to call me in. And so I'm trying to find my inner cool girl now because I know they're surveilling me. I just can't tell yet, so I'm trying to be really cool. And so she calls my name and she goes, Brenda, and it sounds like thunder, lightning, everything in between, right? And I go to shake her hand and I walk through the threshold and it's like touching a power generator mixed with Beyonce and Rihanna and every famous person you could think of. And so I'm touching her hand, I'm like, oh my God, I can feel the power, oh my God. The corporate surge. And so we sit down and we talk. And so I'm composed, cool girl, she's in place. And she starts sharing with me some really great nuggets. One of them was that if you're going to climb the corporate ladder, you need to have a hip pocket skill. And in my mind, weirdo kicks in. Oh, you mean I have to have a corporate shake? I gotta shake my way to the top. I love it. So, I tell myself, calm down, finish listening. And by the time it's all said and done, I end up coming out with like a renewed sense of being, right? I have new career goals. They're pretty much on steroids, right? And so a couple weeks go by, and my boss calls me in for a meeting, and he goes, you know, Brenda, I've been here for 18 years, and I've never even had a conversation with her. You've been here for 18 months. You've already had a one-on-one. That's something special. And it was then I realized it's okay to let your inner weirdo run wild and free. But if you do it, add a little bit of cool, put some fur on, loud colors, and a blinged out manifest set, good to go.